Hi, Lily Quinn here. How are you? Okay, so today I want us to look at the bobbin and bobbin case of a regular sewing machine. This is one of the areas that I have a lot of complaints as far as nesting or loose stitches or not stringing the bobbin correctly and so on. So I want us to really take a close look at the way to correctly string the bobbin, the orientation it has to be in, and how to bring it up to the top so you are ready to sew. Let's get started. Okay, so this is the bobbin area of a regular, this is a single heavy duty 4423. It's a regular sewing machine, one of the really simple to thread and manual machines. I like this one because it doesn't have too many electronic touch button parts that keeps giving you error. Now, what I'm going to teach here works for all kinds of machines that have drop-in bobbin, because other machines have the bobbins on the side, the front side. You have to open this and pull it out to get to the bobbin case. But in this case, it's called drop-in bobbin, and this is the case. Now, what you have to look at or look for is this. Let me just enlarge it. This part here. It's a slant that goes down into the bobbin case itself. It goes down. It's a space that slants down. That's where the string of the bobbin thread goes through. And then there's a metal plate that kind of borders, a very thin metal plate that borders the bobbin case. Okay, and so the thread sits between the plate and the bobbin case itself. And then this is the bobbin right here. I had pre-filled it with a bright color thread, and the needle has a thread, a burgundy thread in it. This is the presser foot. In another video, I show you how to thread the top part, but now we're focusing on the bobbin area. So let me show you. All right, so I take my bobbin. How this bobbin goes in matters a lot. It has to go in a form of a P, not a 9. What do I mean by that? I use these codes, P and a 9, to demonstrate the head of the bobbin and then the string of thread that is coming out. If the string is on the left, it makes it look like a P, and when it's on the right, it looks like a 9 or a Q. Okay, this makes a world of a difference. This is the way to go, the P format, not the 9 format. All right, so with this bobbin, we're going to have something like that, where the string looks like a 9. It's on the left side of the bobbin. Okay, all right, now let's string it. I take the bobbin in that format and I drop it inside the case. And then remember the slant that goes down. We grab the thread, kind of hold on to the bobbin so it doesn't move, and then pass the thread through that space, that slant space, and let it go down in between the, let me see if I can raise this so you see it better. All right, so it goes between the bobbin case and the plate. There's a metal plate, very thin metal plate right here. I'm trying to open it, you can see it. Okay, so that's where the thread lodges, and you will hear a click as you press your bobbin and pull the thread to be properly engaged. Like that. You will hear a click. I'm going to do it again. Take the bobbin, make sure it's in the P position, drop it, grab the string, pass it through or go down that slant and click. Okay, you will hear that click. That's it. After that, how does this thread come to the top? Because you need it to come to the top right underneath the presser foot, right? Where the top thread is, or where the needle thread is. So this is how you do it. You hold on to the needle thread, turn the hand wheel towards you. This is the hand wheel right here on the side of the machine. This one. Okay, when you turn it towards you, it makes sure that your needle goes down. Hold on to the top thread. Don't pull, just hold it loosely, but don't let it go. And turn the hand wheel towards you. See what happens. The needle thread goes down and grabs the bottom thread like this and brings it through the bottom under, okay, under the throat. This is called the throat plate. It goes under the throat plate and comes to the top in the form of a loop. You can see the loop right here. If you want to make the loop bigger, just tug, give a little tug to the needle thread, and you will see the loop a whole lot bigger. Now you put your sharp whatever, it could be a pen, a pin, your fingers, to pull out the bobbin thread. So now the bobbin thread is at the top. Very important. That's the path it takes to the top of the throat plate. It cannot be lounging in here and you start sewing. No, you need it to come through the bottom to the top. And this is the process of bringing it to the top. Let me do it one more time and you watch from beginning to end. Right, now you have your bobbin. Make sure it's in the P format. Drop it in, bring it to the slant, go through the slant, going downwards, and you hear a click like that. Let it go. Pick up the top thread, which is the needle thread. Turn the hand wheel towards you and watch it go one revolution. As it comes back up, it grabs the bobbin thread like that and passes it through the bottom of the throat plate, through the hole. There's a hole underneath the presser foot right here. It comes through that hole. That's the only way it should come to the top. Now, you grab a sharp object that can go into the loop. It comes in the form of a loop. You unravel that loop and voila, the bottom thread is at the top. How do you know you have strung it correctly? This is a litmus test that I always show my students. This path, it looks more like a diagonal path. The string of thread on the bobbin has this diagonal path from where it is engaged to the bobbin case to under, the path that it takes under the throat plate to the top is more like a diagonal path. If you don't see this diagonal thread going across like this, you should be concerned. It means that there's a problem with the threading of the bobbin area. If you don't see that, if it's coming from any other area to go to the top, it's not properly strung and it's going to give you loose stitches. Now let's test our threading. All right, so I'm just going to take this. Oh, let me close it. So I go like this. You pick the top, you go under the metal plate, press it down, and it's closed. Now I'm just going to use this paper, bring it under, and press down the take-up lever. There's a take-up lever behind here. Let's see if I can show it to you. This one. Okay, sometimes it's on the side of the machine here, but this in this case is in the back. You press it down and you can just start stitching. Start stitching. At this point, I'm not worried about straightness. I'm just stitching for testing purposes. And then you lift when you finish and make sure the needle is up. Okay, the needle should not be down while you're pulling. Now you're going to pull your fabric, in this case the paper, from away from the presser foot, and you cut close to the fabric this way, making sure you have another string of both top and bottom threads ready for the next stitching. But this is your stitch test, and it comes out really tight, nice on the top and in the back as well. No looping, no loose stitches. Thanks.